sir, kasi ang kasama niya mga lalaki sir eh. Jesus pa yun sir.
Hello everyone, welcome to this very short episode, and I'm not sure if you're able to guess where I'm filming right now. So it's a Tuesday afternoon here in Manila. So behind me is a billboard which is commonly seen in streets, roads and highways here in Manila, and you can hear the busy streets beside me. So I'm filming here in the lobby of my hotel in Quezon City. My name is Robert and I am a content creator, and my passion is to help you become content creators. So today I want to talk about a specific type of content which is called evergreen content. So if you're a content creator, you need to understand what an evergreen content is and what this does to your brand. So an evergreen content refers to content or stories that's always relevant to your audience. It doesn't grow old. It doesn't require to be posted or created in a specific season or in a specific month, and it continues to be relevant, important, and usable for your target audience. And why evergreen content is so powerful is it helps you in your SEO. So search engines work in three basic steps, which is crawling, which is the discovery of your content, and then indexing, analysis of the keywords and the storage of your content, and lastly through retrieval, where the user query fetches a list of pages matching index words. So I'm gonna do a separate episode on how SEO works, but for now I wanna focus on evergreen content. And writing evergreen content around your keywords will help increase your traffic. It will help bring your audience to your pages, since you're creating content that your audience would most likely keep searching for. And before we move further, let's understand what evergreen content is not. So when you talk about fashion trends, so when you talk about statistics, you talk about a specific holiday, and another specific example of what evergreen content is not is news report, okay? Because news reports would definitely grow old. So it depends on your strategy on what type of content you want to use, but you can still write about non-evergreen content and still get, you know, part of the audience that you need to build your brand. And these are content that are only relevant on specific months of the year, you know, specific days of the year. And for example, if it's a trend, it would get easily outdated, and that topic won't be necessarily relevant to your audience in the near future. You can still write this stuff, it depends on you, but since we're talking about evergreen content and how this makes your brand relevant, we're gonna stick to that. But if you're gonna be aiming for, you know, a strategic position in the market, writing evergreen content should be first on your list. So what are the best practices for creating evergreen content? First, you should try and come up with a section that answers FAQs, or frequently asked questions by your target audience, and writing content that addresses this brings you into a position of relevance, because the more questions your audience asks, the more you get the opportunity to prove that you know what you're talking about, that your brand is of value to them. Another best practice is like what we're doing in my channel. We create how-to, we create tips, we create, you know, strategy, insights and advice, which is practically something that, you know, our target audience would be able to use and implement in their strategy, you know, at any given time of the year. One more practice is, you know, explaining common concept in your industry. This is the part where you want your target audience to relate to what you do and to relate to the space that you're working on. So when you explain basic concepts, there's a lot of basic concepts that target audience do not know. So when you talk or when you create a video, when you write about this stuff, you're providing evergreen content to them. So making the effort in creating evergreen content will, bring you in a position that you're providing useful content, useful information to your target audience. And as we have been saying in our previous videos, it's all about adding value to your target audience. Writing evergreen content is a practice that you should not ignore. And there's a lot of stuff that you can discuss which would lead you creating evergreen content that is relevant and specific to your brand. So I hope this short video has provided value to you, and if you see something useful in this video, please subscribe and share the video to your friends, and I hope to see you on my next video.